Welcome back to the show. Of course, normally this time of year, we would talking about weddings and wedding ideas and venues, but people who were maybe going to get married, well, they've had to change their plans just a little bit. But one of our friends in the Dad's Restaurant group, well, they could possibly help.
Yeah, there's a new term we're learning about, Natalie, and it's called micro weddings. Of course, I think that the size of weddings is smaller these days, but Vanessa Lackland, the director of catering for the DATS group, says it's okay if you still want to have that special moment for couples. They can help. Good morning. So good to see you, Vanessa.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
I know that a lot of brides and grooms have been somewhat disappointed with how 2020 has panned out and you know, how some of the wedding plans, what they thought was going to happen. But I love that you're here to say, listen, we can still help us. Certainly, again, as we said, these micro weddings, I think, are the new phase in 2020.
Absolutely. So micro wedding is about 50 to 10 people. So it's going to be a more intimate affair, and it's perfect for this time that we're in with COVID. You can still have your wedding. I know a lot of couples get so sad that they might have to cancel. And we tell them you don't have to. We can help you. We can plan your wedding with you, and we can help you have it responsibly, and stick with all the guidelines that are going on because of COVID.
You know, Vanessa, Carly and I during this time, we've been having some fun with backgrounds. We talk about people's backgrounds. If it wasn't for those candles, I would think that that was fake, because that room looks fabulous and people can actually come visit you and have fun in that room too.
Yeah, so this is our new absinthe room at Doe in Tampa. So it's right next door to Dots, and it fits about 25 people. And it's the perfect space for after parties, rehearsal dinners, small weddings if you have a small party, less than 25. You can also have birthday parties in here, the groom's parties. Let's not forget about the gentlemen as well. So it's just the perfect spot. It's very speakeasy feel and just has a really great vibe.
Well, and talk about the food and what you're able to do with catering these days too, because what I love about the DATS restaurant group is you really kind of have so many different restaurants now kind of under the umbrella. And and you guys, when it comes to the wow factor, you guys are it. So I'd imagine that you're really able to work with the brides and grooms and really come up with items that they want.
Absolutely. So, you know, right now, the main concern is people's safety. So we've taken that into consideration. So we can do, you know, small individual boxes for hors d'oeuvres with your charcuterie and all your little appetizers in there. So the guests can take it back to their seat and their cocktail table and still be socially responsible.
I got to tell you, I think I'm just going to take credit and say I was ahead of the trend. Our wedding was 24. So technically we could still use that room if our wedding would have been today, right?
Absolutely.
I like it. I made it. But most importantly, of course, people want to have that date maybe that they dreamed of. How far out are you booking, or what do people need to keep in mind if they're interested and possibly having it there, or at least working with you as far as catering goes?
Yeah, so we've been booking through 2021. We have some events that are scheduled for 2020, again, with sticking within the guidelines. So if you are planning on getting married in 2020 and you really don't want to lose your date, we can absolutely help you with that. And we can go absolutely anywhere as well. So we partner with the barn at Winthrop. We also, the 330 Commerce over in Riverview. We do catering at the James Museum in St. Petersburg, historical mansions throughout the Tampa Bay area. We can go to a tent in your backyard, at your private home, pretty much anywhere. So anywhere you want to have an event, we can accommodate you.
All right. Well, as we get ready to close, any other kind of last well wishes for brides and grooms watching, and maybe loved ones of bride and grooms, and kind of last minute advice as they're kind of planning in this new world that we're in?
Absolutely. I would say, you know, I know it's super stressful, but the main thing about it is celebrating the love between you and your partner. So that's the main thing that we want to do. That's what it's all about. So I'd say instead of canceling your wedding, have your micro wedding now. Enjoy that time with your special someone. And then in 2021, 2022, have your big party. So, you know, you don't have to cancel.
You know, Vanessa, All about love. And one thing I've been loving too, I can also say I have shelf envy based on a lot of these Zoom calls and ways we're doing TV. Carly, I think my envy has switched from Zoom envy to like picture frame armoire envy.
Yeah.
I'm still raving about that. It's been so nice to talk with you today.
Thank you. You as well. Thank you so much for having me.
And thanks to you and your team. I know y'all have been hard at work, so we appreciate it, Vanessa. There is the website to find out more. Of course, we'll put more on our website too. Thank you, Vanessa.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.